back to Studio B on BYU Football Media Day 2022. I am Spencer Linton, teamed up with Jerem Jordan. And yes, this is a 2-hour edition of BYU Sports Nation. It has been high level, high energy. No reason to bring it down because we got one of the best offensive linemen in the entire country.
In the country. A lot of people
with
saying
us now.
Let's go.
Blake Freeland. Blake, great to have you in studio, man.
Good to be here. Good to be here. Thanks
First
for having
time on the show, I think. Period.
First time, yeah.
Like, first interview from us.
Yes.
What took so long from us? Good gosh.
That's our fault. We'd like to offer a formal apology.
Please don't
on
be
live
mad at
television.
Appreciate it, guys. Yeah.
All it took was first-round projections. That's our bad.
So we were just talking about your lineage during the break, and we need to bring this up again because
It's
some people
incredible.
forget. Okay,
Yeah.
So your mom was one of the best female athletes in the history of BYU sports. Okay, Debbie Diamond, all right, dual sport athlete. And then your dad,
Basketball and volleyball.
Jim, basketball. And then your dad, Jim Freeland, was also a great athlete. So really, should we just, honor your parents for the next 5 minutes? Is that what
Yeah,
we need to do?
For sure, yeah.
Are you the reason? Is what you're doing because of them right now?
Exactly, yeah. Just kind of been a Cougar since day one because of those guys and tried to live in their footsteps a little bit.
Did you grew up a Cougar?
Yeah.
You wanted to come here always.
Mm-hmm.
There's this picture of you in the locker room. How old were you in this picture? In
Probably like 5, 6, maybe.
You're in somebody's pads,
Yeah.
obviously oversized.
Yeah.
Those pads probably don't even fit you now.
Right.
But like you've always wanted to be here, which is cool. So our first sort of recollection of you is 2019 Boise State. The freshman Blake Freeland's going to get thrown in there at, was it right tackle?
Yeah,
Or
right tackle.
Brady's at left, you're at right.
Mm-hmm.
And BYU wins this game, and Baylor's, it was crazy.
Yeah.
What do you remember about that night in your first start?
I remember walking through the Cougar Walk. That was my second time dressing. So, I
Like game 7.
Yeah, I went to Florida the week before, and then Coach Mateos brought me in. He's like, "Hey, I think you're the best bet to start." I'm like, "He's like, you ready?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I'm ready."
We should point out, like we've said this before, we pointed to that Boise State win as kind of the turning point of BYU's program from that date to where we are now.
Yes.
Okay. What do you remember about that game? Because you're 2-4. You're coming off a loss to USF. You're kind of scratching your head, be like, what in the world?
Baylor's getting the start.
Your 2 wins
So
were
it's
against Tennessee and USC.
It's third-string quarterback. It's third-string running back. It's second game dressing right tackle.
Well, what did that win mean to the program in that moment?
Everything. I think we came in with we got nothing to lose attitude. We just lost 2 games that we didn't think we should, and we had me, Baylor, Sione Finau, Clark Barrington. That was the second start, and we're just like,
it was Clark's second start.
Let's just go for it,
Wow.
Let's just go for it. Yeah.
That's the moment. It really is where this program turned. And A-Rod becomes the primary play caller in that game, and things change. Let's talk about you grew up. Much has been made of you played quarterback. How old were you when you stopped playing quarterback?
17.
You were like junior year?
Yeah, junior year.
Okay, senior year you start playing.
So senior
line?
year, I started playing defensive end and tight end, mostly tight end.
And tight end. Was that hard to not be the quarterback? Were you too tall at that point?
No, I was 6'7" since my sophomore year, so I started my 2 years at
2 years as a 6'7" quarterback.
But this is
There
an
have been a few.
incredible story.
Yeah.
Okay, so why do you start playing those other positions, and then when does O-line come into the picture? Because obviously this is like your calling now.
Yeah. So I kind of got recruited a little bit, just talked to by other schools, BYU, Utah, and they're kind of like, hey, we can recruit you as quarterback, but you're probably not going to play quarterback. They're like, you got a big frame. We'll probably play you as a defensive lineman or offensive lineman maybe. So I kind of went into that as my senior year, and my head coach was a really good, really understanding. We had a young sophomore, I think, or a junior coming in, and we're like, let's give him a chance. Let's give him an opportunity to play quarterback, and we'll let you play some tight end, DN. And he did well, and it was a good senior season.
So you didn't even play O-line in high school per se?
No.
Just at BYU?
Just at BYU, yeah.
And then, so 2019, are you a redshirt freshman at that point? Remind us.
True freshman.
True freshman. Off a mission?
I was 18 coming in to the Boise State game, so I was a youngin'.
That's incredible, Blake.
Yeah.
So you get thrown in, and then I can't remember the Boise State DN, but he's a draft pick.
Yeah, Curtis Weaver, I remember him.
Curtis Weaver is a tremendous player. Maybe Cowboys? I'm trying to remember who picked him. Anyway, so you're not just starting. You're going up against a legit dude.
Yeah.
Like, what was that experience like, and did you have a validating moment where you're like, oh, I can do this?
I belong.
Yeah, I mean, first snap, I'm kind of just terrified. I'm looking at him like, this guy's good. Like, just knowing in my head, I'm like, just stay between him and Baylor. And, I mean, we kind of went back and forth the first series. Like, I stayed in front of him a couple times. There was a couple times where he kind of made me look stupid. I'm like, oh, man, here we go. But I remember the second drive he comes out, he's like, you're new. I've never seen you before. I'm like, I was just like trying to keep my head down.
Like, I didn't hear him.
Don't look him in the eye.
Yeah,
He wanted to talk?
Yeah, he wanted to talk. He's like, you're new. I've never seen you before. He's like, this must be your first game. I'm like, yeah, this is my first game dressing. He's like, I could tell. I'm like, oh, this is not what I want to hear. Yeah. But it was good.
Who got the last laugh, Blake?
We did.
Yeah.
We got it. Yeah, I got the dub. Didn't do too terrible, but looking back on it now, I was like, man, how did Mateos let me out there?
But from that point, you're kind of in the lineup.
Yeah.
And then you become the starting left tackle, right? After Brady, which is, hey, no pressure, first team All-American, third rounder, right?
Dude's legit.
But what did you learn from Brady that you've been able to put in?
Everything. I watched a ton of his tape. Like Mr. Consistency. I think that's one thing I need to fulfill and just stay consistent like he was.
Okay, Blake, we need to get into some personalities in the offensive room, okay? So I'm just going to give you some different options. I'm going to give you a little phrase like the loudest, most competitive thing. I want you to tell us who that guy is in the offensive line room, okay? Okay, so first of all, from a personality standpoint, who is the loudest offensive lineman in that group?
Either Joe Tukuafu or Harris LaChance.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
I was anticipating Joe, but Harris is loud too.
Yeah.
That's
Harris
awesome.
brings a noise always.
Most competitive.
We got a pretty competitive group. I think Clark Barrington's probably up there.
At the top of the list.
Yeah.
Okay. Biggest jokester.
Biggest jokester. I'll give it to Joe too, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is
and
that?
Clark
and Joe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We got a funny O-line room. You guys know how O-line is.
Indeed.
Just a bunch of goofballs.
This is why I'm doing these questions with you and nobody else, because
Yeah.
the offensive line group always has such an eclectic personality group.
Yeah, we got a bunch of goofballs. So I'd say Clark and Joe are both hilarious, but we got a whole room full of them.
Okay. Biggest trash talker.
Again, Joe and Clark.
Those guys.
Yeah, Joe's more like, if you saw the Georgia Southern game, someone had Joe by his face mask because he was just chirping the last drive. But
Did he get hit by a burrito, or was that somebody else?
I think it was
Did you hear about
Kalani.
that?
Yeah, I think it was Kalani. Honestly.
Kalani himself was.
I think he might have got hit by a burrito.
By the burrito?
Yes.
Because he said, yeah, they were throwing
In the
burritos.
post game, he brought it up. He's like,
Right.
they're throwing burritos
I
at
just
it.
don't know who got thrown at. It was Kalani. Okay,
I think it was Kalani.
The burrito game was like Jack Black and Anchorman or something.
All right, last two. Strongest in that group.
I want to say Kingsley. Kingsley's
Okay.
one of the strongest. Tyler Little, really strong kid.
Irony.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a feeling you might name yourself for this last one. The fastest offensive lineman.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'd probably say me. Tyler Little's up there.
Okay.
Me and him compete, and Kingsley's pretty quick too. He's up there as well.
All right. There's your offensive line group.
I love it. Okay, let's talk about this group, and you specifically. You're getting a lot of love. Like, first-round projections. Jaron said this kind of stuff is poison. How do
Yeah.
you see it? Because I'm sure it's validating. Like, you changed positions. You were never an O-lineman. You want to play in the NFL. So how do you take that?
It's kind of one of those things. It's cool to see. It kind of like it makes you feel good, like you're saying. But I mean, nothing's been proven. I feel like personally, I have so much to prove. And kind of where my mind is at, I'm just worried about this season and our team and getting our team together and kind of growing as a unit, both offensive line and offense, and just as a whole team. But kind of where my mind's at, I'm just worried about this season and excited about it and trying to win as many games as we can.
And then, of course, the group is being lauded as being extremely good, which we agree with. We're at the front of that train with your group. How do you guys handle that as a group? Because you know you're good, but how do you handle that in terms of motivation and effort and whatnot going into the season, right? You're going to play some good D-lines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's exciting, like you're saying. It's exciting to see the teams we're playing against and a lot of good defensive lines. But that's kind of one of those things we talk about. We have one of the best schedules, I think, in BYU's had in a long time, and we got to show them we're one of the best teams BYU's had in a long time. You know? Yeah, we all know we have stuff we need to work on. I mean, we all have long lists, way too long, of just stuff we got to work on, stuff we got to get better at. And I think we have a good accountable room that holds each other accountable. So it's a good environment.
I just want you to do me one favor. When you play Boise State, you see their defensive end, you look them in the eye and be like, "You're new, aren't you?"
Yeah.
I could tell.
Yeah, you're a new guy.
That's funny. Now, you've been starting, last year as the starting left tackle. Kingsley has mentioned he'd like to start at left tackle. Is there a battle for that spot between you two?
Yeah, I'd say there's a battle for every position. I mean, there's no...
Good answer.
Yeah, there's no... no one's safe. Coach Funk kind of talked about it, and everyone, we got to wait till after fall camp. We're all competing for spots. He's going to play the best 5, and if he's part of the best 5, that's awesome, and I'm excited. I'm excited for everyone in the offensive line room to kind of elevate each other and just bring everyone's game to the highest it can be.
Is everyone cool with that? Because sometimes it can be awkward or difficult to be like, well, wait, I thought I was going to – I had certain expectation or whatever. But it feels like Campbell Barrington very well could be one of the best backups in the country if that's the case. Mm-hmm. Braden Kime's going to be a baller. Where does Harris LaChance fit in? It's very exciting.
Yeah, we got so many dudes that can play. We got – like I said earlier this year, I feel like we got 8 to 10 dudes that could legitimately start and never miss a stride.
Keanu Saliapaga's back and has been a starter.
Yeah, exactly. We got
really
so many
good.
dudes who've played so many games and have proven themselves. But we also have a really selfless group that's willing to do whatever for the team. And I think that's been kind of BYU's O-line for the last, since I've gotten here at least, because we've always had dudes go down and dudes take positions, and it's always been super selfless and just kind of what's best for the team.
That's great.
Okay, so one final question for you. What do you take the most pride in? Not giving up sacks, pancaking a guy, or springing a running back for a big, long touchdown run?
I'd say sacks probably. You got to keep the kids safe.
You got to do it.
Yep.
There have been some cool tweets recently of really clean pockets from the O-line where they're showing, I think against Utah.
That's so beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's so satisfying just keeping them clean.
No dirt stains or grass stains on Jaron's jersey. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I didn't get any text from Mark Pope during our interview, so I think you're free from that.
Once you got that first round projection, that was over, man. Are you the best? Neil Palu left. They said he was the best basketball player on the team. Are you the best basketball player on the team?
No, probably not.
Who is?
We got a bunch of hoopers on our team, honestly. Isaac Rex, I'd say, is
Isaac can play.
Fully healthy. He's nice.
Nice.
He's got a nice shot, and I mean the dude's 6'6". Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. He's pulling up in people's eye and dunking on people's heads, so he's good.
And then last one. How much weight did you gain from sort of the skinniest version of you in high school to now?
Shoot, I started my sophomore year, 6'7", 190 maybe. I was so skinny.
And now
I'm 6'8", 305, 310.
Wow.
We're gonna need Jim and Debbie to find a picture of Blake when he's 6'7" and 190 pounds.
Oh yeah, I got some. It's bad.
You
don't need to see that.
I'm like, were you anemic? Because you're not you fill your frame.
Yeah.
Well, so it's awesome.
I was little.
That's awesome, man.
Hey, it's great to have you on. Congratulations on all your success up to this point. Looking forward to a fantastic season, man.
Yeah, thank you guys.
And this is not the last interview with you either.
No,
We're going to talk a lot.
First of many.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, coming up.